Hi everyone, it's Jaymie here, former personal organizer for the disorganized turned soulful intuitive coach and healer. I'm super bundled up because I live in LA, but it's super freezing. I hope that it's warm for the rest of you guys. So anyways, let's get started. Today I want to talk to you guys all about a powerful way to shift when you're experiencing overwhelming lack, this sense of scarcity. Because ultimately, deep down, we know that when we feel that way, it's an illusion. You know, and I've been told that so many times, and on some level, I believe that. But when I used to experience those feelings of doubt, it just wasn't satisfying enough. It wasn't convincing enough for me to be told it's just an illusion, it's not true, and you know, don't focus on the energy, which you focus on expands. It was just like really frustrating. And so I want to share with you a way that I've had this amazing clarifying effect, which is, for example, I'm a really chatty person, right? But there are times that I'm quiet. That doesn't make me a quiet or a shy person, you know? And so much in the same way, when we're having feelings of scarcity or lack because we don't have as much money, or we don't feel good enough, or we feel like there's just not enough of something, whatever that is, I think that it's dangerous to kind of gloss over it by saying it's not true, it's an illusion, because in that sense, the part of you that believes that illusion, it's like we're rejecting that part of us, and that doesn't serve us, right? And so much in the same way, it's like I acknowledge, okay, so right now I don't have as much of this as I would like, and that's okay, because that is a small fraction of what I'm experiencing. It does not embody all of what's going on. It's just what I'm focusing on, rather than pretending that that's not even real. Like, that to me is really it used to frustrate me, and it didn't resonate. And so when I become fixated on something that I feel, that convinces me that I feel a feeling of lack, what's important for me is to recalibrate, to not over focus on that small part where things are in transition. You know, there's an anticipation, a next phase. And so it's in that moving along process. And what I found that works incredibly effectively for me when I'm experiencing lack is to purge. And this was something that I found to be really interesting, because oftentimes, you know, when I'm thinking that I don't have enough, there's this sense of scarcity, there's this lack, I start to feel really shitty about myself, and it's like I want to shake that crappy feeling off. Like, I just want to get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. And so what I do is I leverage that anxious energy that is desperate to release by actually releasing. It's like, in order to emotionally purge and experience that catharsis, that disillusioned belief, I physically purge. And so I might go into my closet, or I'll start looking at things that I want to release, and I'm more receptive because I just want to experience this shift, right? And then the next thing you know, I have so much stuff that I want to get rid of that I'm like, there's a physical evidence, because when you're fixated on, I feel like I don't have enough, I'm experiencing lack, we're over-focused on this physical space reality, and trying to shift out of that doesn't work when we're in this attached state. So it's always better to work with yourself than against yourself. So I figure, okay, if I'm so physically convinced that I don't have enough, I'm going to physically prove to myself in this reality that I have more than enough. And I go from thinking I don't have enough to, oh my God, I'm so abundant. Look at all these amazing things that I have. I have all these clothes I want to get, that I want to donate. I have all of these amazing things that I want to release. And it just really has this amazing, humbling experience that I just love. It's just so liberating and eye-opening. And it's also really a great way to get into the practice of continually evaluating and observing the things that we have and make room for and space in our lives, whether it's emotionally, energetically, physically, spiritually, and to clear whatever doesn't serve us, to redirect that energy elsewhere. You know, what was once so amazing at one point in our lives may not resonate with who we are and who we're becoming. And so physically purging is, I feel like it's a different way to look at things emotionally. Like when I want to emotionally purge, I physically purge. It's just a different avenue to get to the same destination. And when I'm journal writing and I'm doing the self-reflection, I'm meditating and I hit a wall, or I'm feeling resistance, like I don't want to do that, I just do something else that I feel more receptive to get that same result. And it's great because it's really altruistic. So I just absolutely love doing that, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And then I'm also going to create another video where I share with you guys some fun and inviting ways to physically purge. Because a lot of times we don't do it because we invent this idea in our heads, we overcomplicate it as being this gigantic task when it's really not. So I'm going to share with you some of the mind-numbingly simple ways that I physically purge to really get you guys inspired and going. So I'm going to comment with that link below. Let me know how this resonates with you, how you've emotionally purged. Share with me some of your experiences, what's worked for you. I'd love to know. There's so many ways to go about it, and I just love just hearing the different avenues that are available. And if you've tried the physically purging and you've found that it's really emotionally healing for you, share with us your story. Comment below with that. I know that for me, I became a minimalist the more I went further into my spiritual journey and with my self-healing. And so there's definitely a correlation there. Although that'll probably be for another video where I'll go more into the benefits of physically purging. All right? Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.